in her. But Janet Winterson has purposely deconstructed all these here, and she has given the grotesque characteristics to this dog woman, so that so that the point is made clear that woman comes in all shapes and sizes, and that makes them no less or more. So here she is trying to show that women should not be typecast or stereotyped as being only feminine, but they can be androgynous as well. And if you'll see, Jordan loves his mother, and she also wants to attain the androgyny that her mother stands for. So his search for Fortunata, the 12th princess, is not just the search in the literal sense that he's going after the princess. Actually, it is a search for androgyny, that is that Jordan, that he also wants to achieve the wholeness or self-sufficiency that he feels that his mother, dog woman, has. So the journey that Jordan takes here in this text is not only literal but metaphorical as well. One is the journey that he takes, that he is an explorer, he goes to the seas, but the other journey is Janet Winterson says that the novel as a form is dead. In her poetic manifesto, Art Objects, she says that the novel as a form is dead. So she doesn't call her um, works novels. She uses texts or some other things. By saying that the form novel is dead, she means that the realistic novel of the Victorian era is dead. Now it cannot cater to the modernist or postmodernist audiences. So we have to revive the novel form as well. And she never she will sometimes say text, sometimes romance. So these are the terms that she uses to describe her text, but never novel. So why she does that? Because she says that there has to be a lot of intertextuality here, that she uses example from physics, quantum physics, medicine. In the other novel, like she has written other novels, oranges are not the only fruit, which is a novel which is actually an autobiographical novel, which is about the lesbian coming of age of Janet Winterson. So Janet Winterson come out as a lesbian at the age of 16. So she has described about that in that novel. There is another novel, Written on the Body, in which she uses medicine as a like medicine as a faculty to discuss what she means by the entire process. So the thing is, she doesn't want to confine it to only few themes. She wants to expand the horizon as much and want to bring in science, quantum physics, medicine, everything, queer themes, everything into the fold of what she calls texts. Okay, so actually, space, time, she wants to show the journey of Jordan are not journey in the linear sense, that he's not taking journeys which are only about his exploration into the world. Just like stream of consciousness that is used by Virginia Woolf, where she says that we cannot just describe life as a linear progression or some lamppost, like this happened on 1660, then this happened in 1690. So it's not about that. Life for her is a series of is a luminous hollow and not a gig lamp. So which means that you cannot just compartmentalize time. There one cannot just have this time, that sense of time. Okay, we can have a linear time, but time juxtaposes past, present, future, everything juxtaposes into each other. So this is what she uses: time also as time and space, temporality, time we say temporal, and space we say spatiality. So temporality and spatiality are used as fluid mediums here, and not as